What's up, beautiful people? My name is Nico Eder. Today I'm going to share you 3 tips on how to be more confident or to show that you're confident even if you don't feel like it. Welcome to video number 2 of 14 called Quarantine Series. If you haven't watched the first one, it's on my IGTV down below. Go ahead and check that out when you guys have the time. Look, I set up my mic, so it's going to be a lot more better quality. And I also figured out how to make the quality a lot better on my camera, because a lot of you guys were saying that the audio kind of mishapped the last video, so I'm listening. But before we get into this topic today, we're going to start the day right with some cold brew. So cheers, everybody. That's very good. So number 1 is stop comparing yourself to others. Comparing in general is very similar to the word distraction. Distraction is basically anything that takes away your focus from the goals that you have for yourself. A really easy way to think about comparing yourself and distraction is social media in general. We all know that on Instagram, there's people that we follow that we really love their type of lifestyle, but even their type of lifestyle is not the reality of what they actually are. It's just the things that we perceive is beautiful and that they only want to show us. But in reality, everyone's human. So because of that fact, we shouldn't compare ourselves, because when we do compare ourselves, we get into this rabbit hole of thinking really junk about ourselves, and that's not what we want. We want to boost our confidence. We want to reaffirm ourselves and be more able to be positive and show ourselves in light. When we do that, then people would be more attracted to that, and thus bringing back the confidence to us. Number 2, and this one's a really big one, being open to talking about your feelings or just being vulnerable. Being vulnerable in general is something that a lot of people feel like is a weakness, but in reality it's a strength. And once you understand that, then your confidence goes up really high, because you're able to work through these emotions and work through these feelings. It plays a role in toxic male culture. It's the idea that we never show emotions or never cry, because that's not a manly thing to do. To be honest, we're all human. Kind of going back into number 1, but if we're all human, we all have feelings. And the thing about toxic male culture is that if you don't have an outlet, and if you don't have someone who's there for you to talk about those feelings or to get through those type of emotions when you do feel them, then a person usually tends to something negative. And so what we've seen in toxic male culture is people who are very aggressive, very angry all the time, and they take out the type of aggression towards people that they even care for, and so that's very toxic. So a really good way to have that out is, 1, to just trust people. You can have a group, so it could be like your AA type meetings, or it could be your church group as well, or it can be someone who you really trust as a friend, and who's willing to kind of do life with you in that way. I think if you're able to get that, hold on to that, because that's something that's really good and very powerful. Being able to talk about your feelings more will lead to a better lifestyle. Number 3, and this is the last one, it's to smile more. In general, when you smile, it makes you feel better, even if you don't feel like it. Smiling on purpose changes the chemistry inside your body and inside your brains. Basically, it's the idea of outside to inside, right? So my mom would always tell me, before you want to smile or things like that in some situations, start thinking of something funny in your head. Because when you think of something funny, then you automatically smile. And so all of my yearbook pictures, that's what I did. I thought of something funny, and because of that, even though it was in an uncomfortable situation, I still smiled through it. But also, smiling in general makes you more attractive, and this is kind of still part of number 3. It's something that is very easy to do. You don't need to put on any makeup or like Botox or anything like that. You smile. It's kind of that understanding that you brighten up the space and the room. And so, yeah, smile a lot more. It's very inviting. It really exudes confidence. All right, guys, that is all for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed those tips. Leave a comment below for anything that you guys want to see me talk about for my upcoming videos. I really do appreciate all the feedback that you guys do have. One thing that I really want to do is to create a community of conversation of things like this. And so if you guys want to talk to me about it, or if you guys want to just talk to each other through the comments, please just do that, because that makes me excited for more videos and to make more videos like this. And until then, stay beautiful, know that you're loved, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Shoots.